about a red carpet? Why not? Why not? Here's a story I want to share with you about that. I spoke for a group a little while ago, and one of the audience members heard that idea. It's just a simple idea. Roll out a red carpet for your new people. And he went back and he talked to his team, who was there as well, and he said, let's do it. Let's go get a red carpet, and we're going to roll it out every single time somebody starts working for us. And do you know what they said? Oh, who's going to be in charge of that? We're going to have to store it. We're going to have to take it out and roll, and then we're going to have to pick it up and put it back. And he was deflated. They never did it. Well, I talked to the director of WOW, and yes, that really is his title at High Point University, who, when you hear me talk about later, if those of you come to my session on red carpet customer service and the celebrity experience, you will hear me talk more about what they do. But let me just suffice it to say that they are changing the way customer service is given to students in a university setting. And as a result, they've had 70% more campus visits in the last year than they had the year before. And they have doubled their admissions and their retention, I believe, also in the sophomore year. So that's a result of what they're doing. So I told the director of WOW, Roger, I said, Roger, you know, I told this about the red carpet. I said, this guy, he tried it and the team just wouldn't go for it. And he said, that would never happen here. I said, why? He said, why? Because the attitude we would have is, yes, let's get the red carpet. And then we would work on it and work on it and work on it until we figured out a system so that it just became every day part of our job. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the difference between organizations that do mediocre things and organizations of innovation and excellence. It is that attitude that enables organizations like Guardian Angel to do what they're doing and being on the cutting edge of culture change.
Give me 1 second. That takes that away, right? Takes that fear away. So I want you to think about that, because one of the steps to delivering red carpet customer service is asking yourselves, what are the things that my customers are worried about, concerned about? What are the questions that they have? What are the things they don't like? And how can we answer those questions before they ask? Because when you do, that's a wow.
Just one other quick idea for welcoming new employees, and this also comes from High Point University. When you drive into High Point University as a guest who has made an appointment to check out the university, let's say it's your son or daughter that's checking it out. They're checking out 5 different universities. When they drive into High Point, there will be a sign among many other signs, and the sign in your parking space with your son or daughter's name on it. High Point University welcomes this person. You know, they've had such success with this that they noticed students, prospective students, actually standing next to the sign and taking their picture, because they don't see it anywhere else. What are you doing in your community to welcome people that no one else is doing, where they're going to come to work and see that parking space with their name on it and think, wow, I can't wait to work here. I don't think
Give your full attention. One time I was driving out of an Alamo car rental place. I had the rental car, and for the first time I had rented this GPS system. How many of you have GPS or you've used them? Oh my goodness, they're great. But I had no idea, I couldn't figure out how to get this thing started. I was at the little kiosk as I'm driving out. There's 5 cars behind me, and I was very aware of that. And I asked the gentleman, I'm so sorry. I said, I know I've got 5 cars behind me, but I don't know how to work this. And he just said, calm down. Every customer has their time, and this time is yours. Don't you just wish someone in the grocery line would say that?
Normally, a man like this would have me melting, like a forgotten pint of wavy gravy ice cream. But upon closer inspection, I could tell that cool, calm exterior was all a cover. Because when I looked closely, I could see this man was deeply disturbed. He paced over here to his left. He paced over here to his right. He looked out and his lips twitched. And his eyes darted maniacally, searching my office with a look of extreme horror. Spill your guts, I said, and he did, wandering aimlessly around my office, gesturing wildly, his arms flailing about as if independent from his body. She knew that she had to call attention to herself somehow, and so she did. She waved her arms in the air. She shouted, "Hello, hello." Then she did 3 double backflips across the lobby floor. So fast, if you blink just then, I'll bet you missed it.
Remember, now, those of you who do remember this, do not say it out loud for those who have not yet seen the movie. But those of you who have seen The Sixth Sense, yeah, exactly. You remember there was a moment in that movie where all of a sudden you realized, I'm not going to say what it was, but you know what it was. Those moments are stuck in our mind because they are filled with passion. They're filled with surprise. They delight us in some ways. You know, they're just exceptional. They're like a moment that's captured in time, and they're the moment that we buzz about. That was the moment that we all went, you've got to go see The Sixth Sense, right? I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to say. And the moment where you started saying, show me the money, right? Over and over and over again until someone said, I got to go see that movie. I'm so sick of hearing, show me the money. I'm going to go see Jerry Maguire, right? And of course, women, you remember when Tom Cruise finally said to Renee Zellweger, you, my favorite. When you create moments like that for your patients, your family members, your customers, those are the moments that are like a snapshot in their mind. They're so filled with passion, energy, and surprise that they remember them, and they remember you, and they talk about you too, in a very positive way. I see dead people. That's all, folks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you. Thank you.